America since 1985. The Don and Mike Show 10th anniversary.
Hey, it's a decade of service. All right. It'll be a good time for Ken to come by with that gift any second here.
Yeah, well, the whole staff chipped in, I understand.
We're just the infusion we need. Now it's time to break away from the anniversary festivities for a second. We'll talk to Sonny Jurgensen about the Redskins and the NFL. Sonny, brought to us by Miller Lite. When you have the great taste of an ice-cold Miller Lite, life is good. Well, Sonny?
Yes, Don.
Man, you don't sound happy, Sonny.
You know, we could spend this time talking about the Redskins game, or we could spend this time talking about...
Did you get my movie? Where's Papa?
Oh, did you watch Sonny's movie, Where's Papa, over the weekend?
I did not have a chance to. The George Siegel section was all out at Blockbuster.
Okay.
But, you know, we could talk about, as I said, we could talk about the Redskins game, and I guess we have to talk about that, wouldn't it? But wouldn't it be more fun to talk about Barry Switzer?
Is that unreal? She's in New York Post today. It had in it Bozo the coach.
Man, and I tell you, when you're a coach of Dallas, you are seriously under the spotlight. I mean, moves like that happen every single week in the NFL. Dumb moves, but this one, I'll tell you, he's really catching it, isn't he?
What did Mike Ditka say? Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
Now, Sonny, didn't the same move come up, though, for the Giants late in the Redskins game?
Yeah, but the Giants were 4-9, and with nothing. Their defense had not been playing well. Their offense, when you're in a season like both the Redskins and the Giants are, taking a gamble like that and trying to make something happen is worth it. But when you're protecting your home field advantage in the playoffs back on your 29-yard line, no. I don't think so.
I saw Chris Berman last night on ESPN, and he had a great story. He says, he's talking about this, and he says, listen, I remember when I had a Y.A. Tittle football game when I was a kid.
Right.
He says, if you're on the 29-yard line, on your opponent's on your own 29-yard line, it's fourth down and inches to go.
Right.
The card says punt.
Sure.
The card always says punt.
Field position dictates the call.
Here is Barry Switzer now. Barry Switzer of the Dallas Cowboys.
Sir, why'd you go for it on 4th and 1?
Because I wanted to make a foot to control the ball, because we kick in the wind, they're going to come back and kick a field goal to win the thing anyway. So if we keep the ball...
Hey, Sonny, let me stop that tape right there.
Well, he's absolutely showing no confidence at all with his defense or his punter.
Have you ever heard an NFL coach come out and say, listen, we were going to lose anyway, which in essence is what he's saying here. They're going to make the field goal anyway.
Well, what do you think Jerry Jones is going to do, Sonny?
Well, I think after the season, he's going to have to do some serious soul searching about who's going to coach his football team. Now, when Jimmy Johnson left, and Jimmy Johnson made all the football decisions, and Jerry Jones wanted to be considered as far as taking some of the credit for making football decisions. But that was not the case, and that has been a big problem, making football decisions, and you can see what's happened. That team has many, many problems right now. I mean, they could lose one of their last 2 games. They really could. I mean, and then they could be on the road traveling for the playoffs, which they have to go to Green Bay or to San Francisco. They've just let this thing come apart on them, and they're not. The leadership there has just come apart.
What about the Redskins? What is the mood like at Redskins Park after what I heard?
You can imagine it's like a broken record. It's disappointment, missed opportunities, and that was the case yesterday. They completely dominated the game, but when they had to make a play, they couldn't make a play. They had a lot of chances. They have a young quarterback. He's 3rd and 1. Should take the ball, and if nobody's open, throw it away, and he takes a 15-yard sack, and they come up empty. I mean, they were inside the 5-yard line 2 times and down inside the 20 4 or 5 times, and they ended up with like 3 points.
Let me ask you a question about Heath Schuler. Watching him yesterday, does it look to you like sometimes he's just got his mind made up right when he's standing over center and he drops back and he just does what is I think they set up in his mind? Does he do that?
They said it yesterday when he ran, that very point that they said on TV, and who knows if the TV guys know, but they said he looks just at the first receiver, and if the first receiver's not open, he just runs. He doesn't look for the second or third.
That's where he is in the stage of his career of finding one receiver and taking off. And they do want him to run with the football. That was something they stressed to Gus, to stay in the pocket and look for secondary receivers. With Heath, as he's making a decision, and I think sometimes he seems to be making them a little quicker. And I'm sure that the more experienced he becomes, he's not going to make those decisions of coming out of the pocket as quickly as he can and taking off running with the football. He'll go to secondary receivers, but at this stage, he's not there yet, guys.
Okay, listen, last question. Sonny, you coming to the Christmas party Friday?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, guys. I would love to, but I'm not real big at Christmas parties. Since I quit drinking, are y'all having alcohol?
Yeah, I think it's a prerequisite, for the Christmas party. Yeah.
Why? Why is it? Wait, I don't do those things.
Oh, you don't? Okay, it's all right. We understand, Sonny.
We know that Sam's coming, and we know that Frank Herzog's coming. We would feel safer knowing you were there.
Would you?
Yeah.
I might show up then.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We'll see you Friday, Sonny.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, and you have Frank who? Frank Herzog? Diana is talking to the headline. He's going to have to wait for commercials, Diana. That SOB walked out on us 5 years ago. He can wait. He can wait through 6 minutes of commercials.
But we have to talk to Frank.
Oh, we shall.
It's important.
We'll be right back. Sonny Jurgensen brought to us by Miller Lite. Would you have the great taste of an ice-cold Miller Lite? Life is good. The 10th anniversary, a decade of service, continues after this.
Radio God.
I give up cheers for the British show and tell.
Don and Mike.